Well, good evening, chosen friends. I just wanted to pop on to just share a little bit. I am Jen Cares, the founder of Chosen Counselors, a nonprofit organization that seeks to inspire, motivate, empower, and strengthen individuals and families. And I just wanted to come on and share about our Day of Empowerment that is happening tomorrow morning at the foundation, located at 3848 Lancaster Avenue. Again, we will now be having our day of empowerment at the foundation, which is located at 3848 Lancaster Avenue in Philadelphia. So, I want to talk about empowerment. What is empowerment? I'm so glad you asked. Empowerment is defined as authority or power given to someone to do something. It's also defined as the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Friends, what if I told you you already have the power? You really do. But every once in a while, we need a reminder of the greatness that we are. And tomorrow is designed just for that. We'll talk about being an entrepreneur. That person will have PJ Owens that's going to talk about that, and it's going to be really, really good. But what does it mean to be an entrepreneur? Let me tell you, it is not for the faint, friends. I've quit a gazillion times, but I've never stopped showing up. I want to pick the brain of another entrepreneur and learn how I can be better because we can always learn something new. If you're considering going into business or you're already in business, you don't have to reinvent every wheel. Learn from others on how you too can be successful by learning what has worked for him. Then we're going to have Lakia West. Finance plug. It's going to be really, really good, friends. You know, as children, we played Monopoly when we were younger, and we learned that we landed on somebody's property, how we had to pay up. And we didn't always like that. But guess what? It really prepared us for life. It actually did better than some classes in high school, middle school, and maybe even college when I think about it. But Lakia West is going to help us learn about planning better. I can't keep planning to get the check and spending it all up. We have to be wise, friends. And I've missed the mark sometimes, but I need to be empowered to be able to handle my power correctly. How about you? Then we're going to talk about relationships, and AB Bracewell is going to lead that segment. It's going to be really good, along with Dr. Marcella Roll. It's going to be really, really good on that one because you know what? I was chatting with some friends the other day, and they were sharing how they thought that a post was about them. And sometimes that can happen. Sometimes people can indirectly post about you after a conversation that you had or didn't have, and things of that sort. But I want us to evaluate why would we think the post is about us, In relationships, though, sometimes we have to ask the tough questions. Don't just sit on it, talk about it, friends. The quote from this week's Jen Cares was assumptions are the termites of relationships. And can I be honest? I got into my own head this week about a friendship, relationship, and things of that sort. But I then remembered the quote and said, Jennifer, just see how it plays out. Don't assume, don't guess. Either ask a question or keep your lips shut. Because if you assume, you get in your head and then all types of thoughts come. Mm. Yeah, I was thinking, I was like, maybe I could submit a pilot for the stories and dramas that I make up in my own life. I don't know what I would call it yet, but I'll let you know if I do. But really, I want us to be empowered to be able to speak up for ourselves and to seek clarity when needed. Then we will have mental health. So relationships and mental health is going to go together. And my. There are some things that go a little deeper than the surface. And once the surface is bothered and ruptured and agitated, it can cause a domino effect. So let's talk about the little foxes. Song of Solomon 2:15 in an amplified version says, Then you must protect me from the foxes, foxes on the prowl, foxes who would like nothing better than to get into our flowering bed. Don't allow your garden to get messed up. Let's tend to the critters and distractions that are trying to knock us off our square. Tomorrow we're going to talk about that. I was also reflecting on, why we started a day of empowerment. And it's simply because just as we need a day of self care, we also need a moment to fill up and remember our why. So I want to thank you all who will be joining us tomorrow at 11 a.m. The doors open at 10:45 a.m. and we will be starting at 11 a.m. Some people were asking me, what can I wear? Come as you are. Business casual is fine, but come ready to be empowered. All right. We have a great day planned for you. We have some vendors, we have lunch, we're having a 360. So be ready for pictures, friends. Okay? Be ready for pictures. It's a day of empowerment. It's a day for you. So join us tomorrow. Oh, don't forget, I don't want to forget, we got Shara Phelps coming, and she is the Powerball. I said she's going to be my wild card because she's going to get us pumped up and ready to be empowered. So, again, be sure to join us. The venue has been changed. It's going to be held at the Foundation, located at 3848 Lancaster Avenue here in Philadelphia. Tickets are $40 and they will be available at the door. Friends, it's going to be a day of empowerment, but it's going to be a day for you. And I'm excited because it's going to be a day for me too. I didn't want to be on here too long, just wanted to share a little bit. I do hope to see you all. Again, thank you to everyone that has purchased a ticket, that plans to come, that is saying a prayer, whatever it is you're doing, whatever works. I thank you because I am encouraged to know that I'm going to be empowered, and so will you. I love you all for real. Until next time, good night.